Hey guys, it's Pat from Elite Action Joe Studios, along with my cat, Little, and of course Jameson behind the camera. Cat was going to do the camera work, but as you can see, he likes to lay around. I've actually been talking about putting the cat on for a while because 16 Studios always has his dog at the end. I always tease him about putting my cat on, and never got to it. But today we forgot to close the door tightly, and he just wandered in, and here he is. So I'll just let him stay there as long as he wants. And yes, his name is Little. It's a long story. I'll tell it another time. Somebody asks it for the Q&A.
See, you just gave him a great question for it.
I know. So this is just a two-part little short. Number one, this will come out right after our D-Day, so this is the second part of the D-Day. The first thing about D-Day I wanted to show you guys was this figure I got. Don't knock him over, cat. This is, I picked him up, got it for 20 bucks or 25 bucks? 20 bucks.
I think it's 20 bucks.
Anyways, it's a Cotswold figure, and it's this head that me and Adam both think it's awesome. I actually have this head now from Cotswold in blonde, black-haired, and brown-haired. Adam has my brown-haired one right now, flocking it for me, and he said he really liked it too. This face sculpt really, for some reason, puts me in mind of Tom from SpiderMonkeys. I don't know why, but anyways, I picked him up. They did have some other ones that had like, I should have probably pulled the trigger and got them all, but I wasn't trying to spend a lot of money there. But that was a good find for me over there. I'll show you a couple other things in a minute, but with D-Day, we just want to really point out that these events are living history, and if you have kids, to take your children to these type of events where these, I mean, it's amazing what, if you look at the reenactors plus all the volunteers that go out there and put their time in, and the vendors that show up, they take this seriously, and it's in these times where people like, people try and change the history of this great country, and these guys, especially the reenactors, but everybody that's involved, because you can't do it without the volunteers, but the reenactors, these guys are amazing. And you have people, not only the U.S. troops, you got the German troops, you have the French, there's people walking around just like women and teenagers walking around dressed in the times, and it's amazing. And if you guys ever get a chance to go to some sort of battle reenactment or Civil War type of thing, World War II, any type of history stuff, take your kids, man, because this is the stuff that kids, young people need to remember, that this is what America was built on. And me and Jay have just, we love it now. We wanted to go for years and years, never did. We pulled the trigger last year. We got to go thanks to my friend Pat up the street, we went back again with him this year, and it's amazing, just amazing. And we especially, of course, wanted to thank, and I wanted to make sure I got the unit right, the gentleman of the 502nd Parachute Infantry Regiment, Company B of the 101st. Now, we missed our buddy Aaron this year by just seconds. Jay actually thought he saw him in the crowd. I said, no, that's not him, but I think I was looking at the wrong person. Jay's not great normally with faces, but he called it. I screwed up. But thank you, Aaron, because if we hadn't met Aaron last year, we wouldn't have met John, who took care of us this year. And we didn't get to go back the next day, which we really wanted to, but and we didn't get to stay as long as we wanted to this time, but these things happen. So Aaron, John, and all the guys at the 101st, we want to thank you, especially for the ending. Yes, Poplux 4583 call out. It was a beautiful moment. So thank you guys. Thank you for everybody that puts that event together. And we'll leave it at that as far as the second part of the D-Day. The other thing, we finally got to go to a flea market. The weather, the transportation gods all came together. We were able to go. Unfortunately, it had rained the night before, but my daughter showed up, took me and Jay. We didn't find a whole lot because there was only about 30 vendors. Usually there's over 100. But that was all right because we just went with it. What I did find was this Planet of the Apes VHS. I was a little disappointed that it was ripped here because usually the cover is the best part.
You know, I was looking at that. I think that might just be a sticker. That might have just been. Is it?
Yeah, I kind of played with it. I also found this vinyl, The Cars, Shake It Up. And this guy, he's out there quite a bit, and he has a lot of good albums. He happened to be there. I probably wouldn't have bought that if there was more vendors, because there probably would have been more toys. But I did find a Joe, although it was just a Sigma 6. Now, Jay swears he has this one. I think he's wrong, but the more he says it, the more I'm starting to believe him. But this guy came from the 3-pack with a pilot, a scuba guy, and this guy, land, sea, and air. It was combat pack 3. But he had his helmet. No other use. He was dirty and filthy, but I cleaned him up pretty good. And we'll get him with this the rest of the Sigma 6. I also picked up something off eBay I want to share. This guy, Cotswold figure with a Cotswold head. I didn't think I'd like him at first because his head, I think they were going for the look of the Bullet Man figure. If you can see that, I was actually going to swap him out, but he showed up. He's got this 21st century infantry uniform on. It was one of those things where it was like $9.99 with like $10 shipping. So yeah, the shipping's high, but if I throw a bid and nobody bids against me, I'll get it for 20 bucks. And nobody bid against me. I was shocked. That's how I roll on there. Sometimes I just go, yeah, I want it, but it's worth what the starting bid is. So those were my latest pickups. Not as exciting as Sergeant Rock. Jay bought a really cool old style Crossman pellet gun, break barrel with this awesome scope. Very old, very rusted, but he likes tinkering and restoring things. He may do a segment with that. But
yeah, I'll just walk on the camera with the gun.
But we're gonna wrap this one up, and I hope you guys enjoyed the D-Day. Hope you guys enjoyed these quick finds that we got, and we're hoping to do a couple more flea markets now before the season's out, because we missed the whole damn thing thanks to this guy and his mother.
God, the nerve of some people.
Now, my wife is still sick. She's going through a lot of doctor stuff. She's okay. She's okay. She's just, they can't diagnose what's going on with her. It's just a lot of ups and downs and stuff. So keep her in your prayers. Keep us in your prayers, because women are...
They can be mean when
they're needy when they're ill. Like... These guys took good care of me with my arm. I think this is the first time you guys have ever had to take care of me, because I don't really get sick. I'm pretty sure
typically taking care of you any other time would be like just once, once between the eyes.
But I like if I get sick, which is almost never, I just curl under the bed for like 45 minutes, come back out.
She's like a cat. He just kind of curls up and hides a little bit.
She's having some bad days, so we're doing our best. But she's a little anxious. So. Keep her in your prayers, keep us in your prayers, and until the next one.